So very powerful tool to use the Roth account if you're able to do that. There are restrictions on Roth accounts as far as contributions are considered. You need to make under a certain amount of money, the MAGI limits, and I do apologize, I don't have that form in front of me because the numbers have actually changed for 2012. I will get that and I will email that to Bob so he has it. Last year it was under 107 if you filed jointly, or I'm sorry, single, and if you filed jointly it was under $169,000 that you would make each year. The good thing about 2011 and 2012 is the government waived the conversion limits, the MAGI limits for conversions. So let's say you have $1 million in a 401k and you'd like to convert all of it or even a piece of it, but you make over those MAGI limits, you're able to convert that money over to the Roth account and just pay ordinary income tax. You're able to do that. That's one of the provisions that the IRS has put into 2012 as well as they had it in 11 and 10. So you are able to take advantage of the Roth account, you just would not be able to contribute to it. So just to clarify that for you, give you another avenue as far as, you know, avoiding taxes within one of these accounts. Any other questions? Bob, do you have any questions?
No, I think I brought them up while we were going, so I appreciate, yeah, I think my questions have been answered.
What about you, Dave? Anything from you?
I'm pretty good. I would just say you just want to be sure if you're talking about UBIT taxes, you just need to be aware of those. One thing I would kind of comment is, and this is not official advice, I'm an accountant or attorney, but so some investors may simply want to loan private money to, and that way they can kind of benefit from helping a business grow because they're just doing a straight loan out of their IRA or 401k, but they don't have to worry about the UBIT taxes of investing in a flow-through entity like an LLC. And I'm, once again, not an accountant or attorney, but if it's not a flow-through entity, it's not treated the same way, I think is a fair statement. Is that correct, Michael?
That is correct. The only time you ever may incur, and I say may because it's not always exact and it's not always the case, may incur that UBIT tax is if you do any kind of debt financing, meaning you're taking a non-recourse loan to the actual account, or if you're investing into a flow-through entity, like we had stated before. In 401ks, it's not subject to the actual UBIT tax, so you get a break on that as well.
Okay, great.
And then
Michael,
assigned account. Oh, go ahead, Bob.
Michael, one other point. There may also be people on the call that are putting together a fund, and if you're one of those folks that are putting together a fund and you're entertaining the idea of using some of these IRA, people that have IRA, self-directed IRAs out in the marketplace, where do they go to get information about the way that process looks and what guidelines need to be followed and that type of thing?
As far as establishing the fund itself?
Well, the fund would be established independent of equity trust or a self-directed IRA custodian, but the investors that are investing into that fund, if they are self-directed investors or maybe equity trust investors, is there anything that they need to be aware of, or where can they go to find information if that is the case?
Really, if they are already in a, if they either are an account holder already or looking to establish an account, we always advise them to do their due diligence on every investment because, every investment has inherited risk and you always want to be well informed in doing so. To figure out more about how the actual investment works, obviously they can contact me. They could visit our equity university, or they can also reference that Internal Revenue Code 4975. The actual investment itself, they would want to contact the investment sponsor, who could, obviously give them more information as far as the terms associated with that investment and, what they actually are getting themselves into. Does that answer your question in a sense?
Yes, that
Okay.
is good.
Anything else? I do see assigned account execs. I would be the assigned account exec, the key account executive, and as I said, I do have a team of individuals, 5 individuals that work with me that also help. If I'm unavailable, they can answer your questions and help you with different documents associated with not only the account setup, but account investments that you're looking to do. And we'll hold on here for a couple more seconds. There's no other questions.
Michael, while we're doing that, I'd just like to thank you for taking the time to help us put this together and make it available to funding Feeding Frenzy participants, investors, as well as VentureSHOT companies that are certainly always looking for additional strategies to fund a number of the companies or that are in various stages of fundraising. So I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for putting this together and making it available. So thanks again.
You're very welcome, and I thank you for the opportunity to be able to be presenting today. This is definitely, as you said, a very valuable, I should say, resource for not only the startup companies, those looking to do funds, as well as the companies that are looking to grow. There's a lot of money out there to be able to utilize, and as we know, the state of the economy today, stock market isn't doing so well. This is a very, alternative way to help grow those accounts for the future and not only take part in your retirement, but also help many business ventures that you may be trying to establish and or run. So yes, thank you again. Without any further ado, if there's no other questions, I'd like to welcome anyone that was on the broadcast today to take down my information and be able to call me. I will be in the office 9 to 6 Monday through Friday, and you can take advantage of giving me a call, answering any questions that you may have, as well as we can walk through that blueprint for success and get a good idea where you're sitting as far as your retirement accounts are considered. So I thank you all, and I wish you the best. Have a great day, and feel free to contact me with any questions. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.